Hi everyone, thank you for joining me to a new video by Original Video Reviews. Today we have this small package. We're going to find out together what's inside. So without any further ado, let's grab the Swiss knife. This is the Swiss knife, and unbox this little thing. As you can see, the item, it's called NES30 Pro Game Controller. It's a controller, it's a joystick, it's wireless using Bluetooth, and it fits Android, iOS, macOS, and Windows. It fits all the operating systems available in the market, I think, except Linux. Maybe Linux also works. You can see that the box, everything is written in English. Let's unveil what's inside the box right now, the true unboxing of it. I'm trying to be as gentle as I can, and I'm unveiling this gray box. Inside we have this amazing beauty. Just look at it. Looks amazing. It's like a combination of the retro Nintendo joystick, the original Nintendo, and like much more rounded design, you know. It looks amazing. I can tell there are several differences in the design and additional buttons, and it looks amazing. You have to look at it. So I will talk about the joystick in a second. Let's look what's inside the box for a second. This is a sponge thing. Feels very nice. Everything feels really good, I have to tell you. So this is also inside the box. These are the instructions. Seems that it's in English. Okay, so you have Chinese here, and on the other side, on the back of it, everything is in English, so I will have to read it. It seems that it's very intuitive. I will talk with you about it later. So in addition to that, we have here two different boxes. This one, it seems like USB 2 micro USB. Yes, I'm correct. So I'm not sure about the length of it. I will measure it later. You have to charge it using this cable, and also you can play with it while it's connected to the computer, so it won't be wireless. You don't have to use it as a Bluetooth joystick, but as a wired joystick, okay? Connected with USB. So we will talk about it later. Let's find out what's inside the second box. Let's open it. So you have two different keychains. Two keychains. This one is metal. I'm not gonna open it now, but this is a keychain of the item. And this one also seems like a keychain. Right now, let's talk about the joystick itself. As you can see, you have 4 directions here. You have the select and start buttons. You have A, B, X, Y. And you have also 2 directional 8-way directional buttons, which are like those in the PlayStation, Xbox, and Wii. If you press them, you also have a button, I guess. On the bottom, I can notice that there are 2 additional buttons. One of them is on and off. The other one is to connect it to the computer, I guess. You have here also lights, I guess. We will see if it turns on. Over the top of the joystick, you have a right one and left one. Okay, 2 additional buttons that you can play with them. And here you have the socket for the micro USB, which allows you to connect it to the computer, charge it, whatever. Over the back, you have this logo of the device. I'm not sure if you can see that. And also a sticker with all the details. The colors, everything looks like the original Nintendo joystick. I have to tell you, it looks amazing. It feels so good when I'm holding it. Much more convenient comparing to a different retro Bluetooth joystick, which I also did a video review, and I uploaded as a different video to my YouTube channel. I will give you the link to that so you can compare between the both of them. Right now I'm going to see if they charged it, if it came a bit charged. So you can see that the lights turn on. As you can see, this is blinking with the blue color. I guess I have to connect it to the computer. I will read the instructions, I will test it a bit, and I will give you a much more detailed explanation about this joystick. Hey guys, so it's been a while since I received this gamepad. I have to say that from the little time that I did get to spend with it and test it, this is by far the best Bluetooth gamepad that I got to review on original video reviews. What can I say about it? Build quality is amazing. You can see that this thing was made with love and big tribute to Nintendo original controllers. You have plenty of buttons like I spoke about it before. I'm not sure if I mentioned it. You have right one, right two, and left one, left two over here. So not only left one and right one, but 4 buttons overall here. I tested it with mostly with my laptop with an emulator, so I could play arcade video games. The benchmark game for me is Final Fight from the early 90s, the beat 'em up game. I really love this game. And I have to say that the response time was amazing. You press something, you move something, it works. I played with these directions or these directions, and it worked both ways. I tested all the buttons, the combinations possible, and everything was working amazingly time after time after time. I also connected this thing to my Samsung Galaxy S5, which works with the Android operating system. I'm showing you right now. I'm turning this thing on. It's like a disco. The lights that it shows here, I'm not sure if you can see right now, it's deep blue. Before that it was bright blue, and it works like a remote control. You can see that right now I'm moving it and it shows the screen, and it's very responsive, this thing. Okay, so it's also like a remote control, not just a gamepad but also a remote control. And also I connected this thing to my tablet, the iPad Air 2, which works with iOS. It works brilliant, and I'm not playing so many games on the smartphone or the tablet, so if I play something, it's mostly with the emulator games on my laptop, the beat 'em up from the early 90s. This is what I like: Street Fighter, Final Fight, those games. What can I say else? If you plug this thing, you can also plug it with the cable that is supplied, the USB to micro USB cable that comes with it, and it also works fine. Charging this thing takes about an hour, 2 hours, and it works for several hours. Like, it doesn't run, the battery doesn't run quickly. Very easy to pair this thing to either one of the operating systems. And what can I say? The best gamepad I got to review until today. If you're looking to see specific demonstrations of this thing works, there are several more YouTube videos that you can find it and learn more about this gamepad. So I recommend you to look for these videos. People, they like to show demonstrations of specific games or specific operating systems. I'm not playing so many games these days, so I don't want to go into that. But if you have any more questions about this gamepad, I invite you to comment about this video, and I will try to do my best to answer your question. If this video review was helpful, I invite you to like this video. I also invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Original Video Reviews, and there is also a new Facebook page by Original Video Reviews, so I invite you to give it a like also. That's it, guys. This was the video review of the 8Bitdo NES30 Pro BT wireless gamepad. I hope this video was helpful and you enjoyed watching it. Bye bye.